I ran into the bathroom and screamed at the top of my lungs. It was a horrible pain impossible to describe. Someone hugged me and asked me to calm down because I had to go on camera and had to compose myself. Wow, compose myself? How could I do that? I had to find that armor shield I always had to wear as I covered the hard news as an on-air journalist. Elisa Ross, the news producer, made tea and insisted that I drink it to calm down. I drank a bit and took a few deep breaths and began praying in my mind. That always calms me down. I did the interviews and we left. When I got home, I had a text from my friend Arlet saying that you must call my uncle, who had worked for the Attorney General's office in Mexico, and that he usually called out during unsolved cases. I picked up the phone and called him thinking I was calling an investigator who might give me more clues about Jenni's plane. But he was more than that. He was like a teacher who connected with other realms and dimensions beyond our normal comprehension. He told me, Jenni wants you to call the press conference right now, and he wants you to use the signed documents that she left you to make decisions on her behalf. She says that you already know why. He continued, I don't know her, I never met her. She's a very charismatic spirit that keeps coming to me saying that she wants to be done right away because she says only you know under the circumstances. She made several decisions when she was alive, and she wants you to set things straight for her children's sake. I was listening to him thinking, is this real? Is Jenni alive? Is he really communicating with her spirit? Does he know where Jenni is? He said, Jenni wants you to know that she likes the colored pens that you have by your desk. Right there, I thought, well, Jenni never saw my new pens, and he's never been to my house. Everything was so confusing, but somehow I did believe him. I was going to talk to Chiquis, Jenni's eldest daughter, in the morning to tell her about this phone call, but everything would change just in a few hours. The next day I was verbally attacked by Chiquis on social media, Twitter to be exact. She was telling the world that I was not a good friend to her mother. Blah, 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 I thought. From where did this come from? What got into this child's head? I thought. I love all of Jenni's kids. I've always treated them with respect. What's wrong with her? Twitter went wild. I was attacked by many who chose these circumstances to hate me, but I kept quiet. Jenni's memory deserved better. It would be months later that Chiquis privately apologized. Rosie and Juan also apologized 2 months later and blamed a certain individual, called a deceiver in this book, for lying to them saying that I was bad-mouthing Chiquis during interviews. That was such a lame thing to do to any human being that was going through pain. I thought they were better than that. If they chose to believe a deceiver, then that showed me where their minds and heart was. I realized anger took over their mind. First, the strange note from Rosie in a private message on Twitter. Now Chiquis. I prayed knowing that those who were creating chaos and division were in God's hands, as were Jenni's family. Let go and let God.